Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler, and you are watching Regular Gaming. Welcome back to episode 5 of the good old Let's Play series. Last episode, we worked on this little greenhouse behind me. This is for storing like foliage blocks and things like that, flowers, dirt, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Part of this, what I've been doing with this series is finding different areas to store different blocks. I did a mine over here to store stone. I have a little cabin over there in this weird little wooded area to store wood. Today I'm going to be building a hobbit hole right here with possibly a little bit of a chicken farm just so I can have some chicken to eat. Um, I'll be throwing that together. Last episode, I threw together a little bamboo farm to have unlimited wood. I got a stone generator over there. I'll probably get some bone meal farms and things up there at some point, but yeah, for this first episode, if you can't tell, I'm wearing a gold helmet, so I will be going into the nether to start here. Very loud. I do want to pop in here and build a little barrier around this whole thing, so that is what I'm going to do to start. I might do a little bit of exploring, but probably not going to be doing too much stuff right off the bat. So yeah, I'm going to be filling this in here. I'll kind of send you an update in a little bit. Oh my gosh. How's that even possible? Oh my god. I'm gonna die in here. This is not good. Alright, well that was just kind of crazy. I don't really know what to do at this point. I don't know if they get calmed down eventually, but I'm just gonna hang out up here until I figure that out. So these guys are definitely still mad at me, so I might be just trying to dig away as far as possible here. Hopefully they can't get up here. I'm just gonna try to escape and see what happens. Maybe get to the point where they can despawn. Okay, I've been hiding for a little bit now. I'm gonna head back and see if they still are mad at me or not. But yeah, let's do this together now. Okay, well, these guys are still mad at me. There's much less of them. Not really sure what to do. Alright, I am gonna escape in here and then regroup. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I go right back in if they'll still be aggroed at me, but I kind of do want to just try that again. Okay, well, I got it protected at least, so that can't happen again in the future. But, um, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back in for a little bit because that was not ideal. I might do a little bit of exploring this episode, but I'm actually going to start and take that as a sign to start the hobbit hole that I wanted to get started on today. Okay, so switching gears here, I'm going to make a little hobbit hole in here. Definitely going to use some stairs. Yeah, we'll just use all this. I haven't really used much shelves. I think I'm going to make it out of oak because I haven't really used much oak. Um, let's see here. We'll start with the bottom. Where we go like this, maybe? Okay. Um, like that. Hmm. Go here instead. Go like that. Maybe go 3 at the bottom. Then have this guy come up. How does that look? Maybe switch this. Go like this, and then go like that. Yeah, I like that a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I think I'm going to pop a stair in here instead. Yeah, that's all right. See how that looks. Take a step back. I think I need to do something here in the middle. Go like that. Maybe like this. Eh. Either way, I might change this a little more. We'll definitely have this as our door here, and then maybe make this a different type of wood on the inside. Just a quick update here. I kind of changed it how the circle was looking a little bit more. It's kind of better, more like how I want it to look, at least at the moment. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna add probably birch in here. See how that looks. And give you again another update as soon as I have one. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I think if let this guy keep shooting this crossbow, he'll run out of arrows and it'll break, which is pretty neat because I can just use these little pillagers as kind of people around my base. So I caught this guy as well as a little guy over there. So you can just see his head in the corner there. But yeah, I'm just going to be sitting in this boat for a little bit, but I might as well show you guys some of the changes I made. I have this for now in here. I dug it out a little bit on the inside. Um, yeah, I have deep slate kind of right on the inside there, but I think I'm going to switch it to a different block. I actually did find a wandering trader, and I got some mangrove logs, so there's a chance I might actually throw some red in there. I'm also thinking of like maybe like a green, if we ever get any terracotta. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I have for now. I kind of like the shape and the depth that it gives, and over here, this is what I'm working with, so. All right, so I got a lot of work done on the inside. I changed this part for, what is it, mangrove, due to running into the wandering trader. I had just enough to kind of fill it in here. Um, this is obviously kind of just decoration. I'm probably going to get some paintings in here at some point. Got to figure out what I want to do with the roof there. Maybe like a brick or something. And yeah, I kind of stayed with the main color theme for now. In here is where I'm going to store a lot of the food supplies. Um, Kind of happy with it, how it turned out here. Put a lot of furnaces in here because those are fairly cheap to make, even though I probably really won't use them much. But yeah, so I think the next thing I'm going to do here is maybe add a door here. I think this is a good spot for it. And clear out a space to put a little chicken farm. I think I'm going to add it in here. Um, I've made these before. It's been a while. So I'm probably going to reference a few videos if I can't figure out how to make it from scratch. I will gather some materials, figure out what exactly I need. I think I have a decent amount of eggs to get started, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll place a block down here. Get a... Yep. Get that going into there. And then I think it should be as simple as going like this. Yep, we'll go like that. Can break these blocks now. And maybe go like this too. And now I'm just going to throw eggs at this wall. I thought I had more eggs than this, but I guess I don't. I don't think I got any chickens there, unfortunately. Um, well, I'll try to figure out another way to get a chicken up there then. Okay, so I got a guy here. We'll start with him. Might be hard doing multiple chickens at once, so I will grab him here. I don't really know how to get him up here. Unless if I just go like this. Oh, that would help. Let's see here. Come on, buddy. I was wondering why he wasn't getting in there. Come on. Oh, gosh. Very nice. Come on, dude. Let's get him in there. If I go like that. And he's in. So what that is going to do is that's going to allow me to collect at least a few more eggs. He's going to lay some eggs. It's going to go straight into this hopper. It might take him a while to start laying a bunch, but I don't know. Maybe if I find some more chickens, I can throw them in there just to expedite the process a little bit. But yeah, I know I have. Oh, somebody's coming to visit. I did cure. Not I don't know if it's cure, but he did break his bow and arrow, so now he's just like a guy who can just hang out. Um, I don't really have much of a plan for him yet, but I do have another guy and two over there that I want to do the same for. So I guess work. I can work on just sitting here and figuring out what to do. Hey man, I don't like that. So as you can see, he's firing his bow and it's not hitting me. So I'm just gonna sit here and allow him to run out of bows or arrows or break the bow or however it works. Um, and hopefully our chicken lays a few eggs in that time, and we can eventually get to the point where we have a ton of chickens that we are working with and automatically burn them, and the whole shebang. I'm sure you've seen it before. Something I've been meaning to do is create a saddle. Not really sure how to make a saddle, actually. Let's see here. Might involve some of this. Looks like I can just make one for now. Actually, I might thin some of the livestock at some point, but I'm going to go around and try to find a good horse. Let's see here. I think I got that. Yep, I think this is how you do it. Wow, he is a stubborn guy. Anytime now. Come on, buddy. Guess he's good. That is not too bad, honestly, for a start. I'm not sure how high that was. And go like that. Oh, hey there, buddy. Yeah, so not exactly sure what I was thinking here, but I just remembered that I could just breed these in here. I've been throwing eggs to try to get more chicks, and I remembered that I could just breed them. So if you guys were watching me cringing why I was doing that, let me know. Work smarter, not harder, right? So yeah, I'll probably be done fairly soon then, at least have a good amount in here at that point where I can start creating like more of a farm and the killing chamber down there. Okay, so I have a decent amount of chicks and chickens in there. They've escaped a few times, so it's not the best it could be at the moment, but we'll eventually get there, and I kind of just want to get started on um, the actual farm here. So this is a dispenser. It should, every time a egg drops into it, spit it out to possibly spawn a chicken. For that to work, we need to put together a little bit of a redstone system here. I think I've made this a few times, so this should be simple enough. I think I go like this. Um, go like that. And this maybe? Oh, sounded like it worked. And I think it should just Yeah. So it's already working, and um, I think from here we put in a slab, throw some glass in. Um, and I think it's as simple as just putting that in there. Oops. That should likely work. Once a chick pops out, it won't die, but once it grows up, it's gonna. Yep, there it is. Right as I'm talking, it works perfectly, and then below I'll have like a chest that collects everything. So I do have a few tamed horses over here and a donkey. I was doing a little bit on the side until I realized I could just breed the chickens. Pop these two chests down, and then I think I should be able to go like that. Okay, so it looks like we have a bit of a problem, and that's due to an issue, I guess, with the new chickens. They're burning right away based when they like when an egg gets spit out. So, um, let's see here. I'm probably gonna die. Yep, it was. I'm really good at this game, as you can tell. Um, so they're burning right away. I think I looked up on Reddit, and it looks like we need to throw a cauldron in here now to fix that. Um, we'll see if that works, I guess. Okay, so as you can tell, I have a decent amount of cooked chicken in here, but what I did notice is that this was getting backed up. Um, and that is due to, that's why there's a bunch of chicks in there, because I had to throw them all in there at once. That's due to if multiple like get stuck in there at once, it won't shoot out. And that's because I forgot this line right here. I think that should fix the issue. Um, but I mean, I'm sure we'll see. It is working as intended now. There's plenty of chicks in there, and that just shot out two at once, where it would have been backed up before. Alrighty, so I think that is going to do it for today. Behind me, I made a few minor changes to the outside. I also might kind of do some gardening out here in between episodes, but kind of a smaller project compared to last week. If you want to see me create that greenhouse up there, you can go check out last week's episode. But um, yeah, I created this little hobbit hole. Um, in here, this has been cooking along. We have 37 cooked chicken already, and I think by the time I get through this steak, it should be a pretty solid food source for me. And um, in here is where I'm going to be storing a lot of animal goods. This is kind of miscellaneous. A few empty chests. I guess it's not all animal goods, any food items. So that's what I just have in here for now. I have steak in there, some leather. I think I have feathers there. So if I ever need to cook anything, have it right here. But yeah, that does it for the Hobbit hole. I usually do a build as well as some sort of farm in my episodes, and this week I have it all in the same location. So next week, I'm not quite sure what my plans are going to be yet. If you guys watched the beginning of the episode, you saw me fail to bring over some armadillos. I do want to get a steady XP source, and I heard armadillos is the way to go right now. So I've been trying to get spider eyes. I might try to add that XP farm somewhere below in this area because this is going to be my armor and enchanting area. So um, not sure if you'll see that next episode, but yeah, I am posting every single week at 2 p.m. on Sundays. It's Eastern time. So feel free to come back every single week if you want. watch these videos. It means a lot. Um, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.